Super Mario Brothers ground theme. And that's what today's video is about. Today, I'm going to teach you how to play Super Mario Brothers ground theme. So let's start at the beginning. You're going to play an E, an E, an E, a C, an E, then a high G, then a low G. So that would be 3 fingers on top, 2 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key. Those are E. E, E, then another E, then you're going to play C, middle finger, and then an E, again, 5 fingers, 3 on top, 2 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key. Then you're going to play a G, 3 fingers on top, thumb on the octave key, and then take the octave key off the back with your thumb and play a low G. That's the opening part. If we take a look at the next part will go like this. C, G, E, A, B, B flat, A. C with our middle finger, then a G, 3 fingers, then a low E, 3 fingers on top, 2 on the bottom, then an A, 2 fingers on top, then a B, 1 finger. Then we're going to play a B flat, which is 2 fingers on top and then the bottom side key. And then we're going to take that bottom side key off to play another A. So this part will go like this. C, G, E, A, B, B flat, A. The next section will have a low G, an E, a high G, then a high A, then an F natural, and a G. So this section would go low G, 3 fingers, E, 3 fingers on top, 2 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key. We'll take the 2 fingers on the bottom off, and we'll leave the 3 on top and the octave key on in the back with our thumb, and that'll be a high G. Then we'll pick up our 3rd finger and we'll play in high A. Now we'll need to put down our 3rd finger and our 1st finger on our bottom hand, and that'll be our F natural. Our thumb is still down. And then we pick up our 1st finger on our right hand to play another G. So low G, E, G, A, F, G. Then the last measure before the repeat sign, right here, we're going to play another E, 3 fingers on top, 2 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key. Then we're going to play a C middle finger, D, which is 3 fingers on top, 3 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key, and then a B 1st finger. So this measure would go like this. So now that takes us all the way through the first line of music and one measure on the second line of the sheet music that I have for you down in the links. So now we're after the repeat sign and we're going to rest on beat 1, and then we've got a high G, G flat, F, D sharp, and an E. And this would be played like this. 3 fingers on my top hand, thumb on the octave key. That's a high G. The G flat is F sharp, so I need to add to what I already have down, my middle finger on my bottom hand. That's G flat, which is same as F sharp. Then I have an F natural, so I'm going to switch from my middle finger to my 1st finger. Then I have a D sharp. D sharp, I have to add the rest of my fingers on my bottom hand, plus this little pinky key right here. And then I'm going to pick up my pinky key and my 3rd finger, and I'm going to play an E. 3 fingers on top, 2 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key. And this part would sound like this. The next part, I'm going to rest on the downbeat of 1. Then I have a G sharp. And G sharp is 3 fingers, and our little pinky key goes right on this key right there. Then I'm going to pick up that finger and my 3rd finger to play an A. A is 2 fingers. And then a C middle finger. And then I'm going to play an A again, 2 fingers, then a C middle finger, and then a D. And you'll find that right here. This is the measure we just talked about. G sharp, A, C, D. And this measure will sound like this. Now, once we get done with that measure, the next measure is the same as this first one that we did right after the repeat sign. G, G flat, which is the same as F sharp. Then we'll have an F natural. Then we'll have D sharp and an E. So that'll be the same as what we did at the beginning of this near the repeat sign. And then after we do that, we're going to go up for 3 high C's. So instead of this one being like the first 2 measures after the repeat sign, this one's going to go up to 3 high C's. So how do you play high C? High C is our middle finger, just like we do for a low C, but we have to add our thumb, so on the octave key. And it'll be C, C, C. And then we rest. Now I'm going to scroll along a little bit here. And we're going to have this same thing that we had right after the repeat sign. The G flat, the F natural, the D sharp, and the E. And then again, just like we had, we'll have the G sharp, the A, and the C. A, C, D. So that's just like what we did right after the repeat sign right here. And then we have 3 more notes, and that would be the E flat, the D, and the C. And the E flat, we have 3 fingers on top, 3 on the bottom, thumb on the octave key on the back, and our little pinky key goes right here. Our pinky goes right on that key. That's D sharp or E flat. Then we take that off to play a D and then a C. And there you have it. That is the Super Mario Brothers ground theme from the beginning to the end with all the repeat signs and all of the notes. Down in the description, I'll leave a link so that you can click on and download the free sheet music. It'll be there for alto saxophone. It'll be there for all the instruments. I'm hoping to do some tutorials with the other instruments, but I definitely wanted to make this alto saxophone one first. If you liked the content today, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. That way you're getting all of my future content. Also, in the comments, if there's another song that you would like me to work on and get the free sheet music and do a tutorial on, or just play a cover of it, make sure to put that down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you in my next video.